Good evening, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the freshman football game between the Post Falls Trojans and the Sandpoint Bulldogs. My name is Tyson. I'm here with Doug, and we're going to be getting going here in just a minute. We're excited to be here. Glad you're tuning in. Doug, say hello.
Hello. We got about 4 minutes left on the clock, so I bet that's about the time this game will start.
All
4
right.
more minutes. Good evening, folks. Here in lovely Post Falls, beautiful night. Looks like maybe the captains are lining up to come out on the field for the coin toss. Captains for Sandog, number 34, or Sandpoint, number 34, and number 5. Number 34, I got to find him on the sheet here, is Dalton Williams, and number 5 should be easy to find, single digit like that. I don't see him. Oh, and Andrew Layman, captains for Sandpoint. Captains for Post Falls, number 44. Cannon McEwen, number 74. Finding him here. Jackson Portner, number 45. Tucker Pring, that name sounds familiar from last year. And number 1, Caleb Jimerson. Those are your captains for the Post Falls Trojans. About ready to toss the coin. A few last-minute instructions. It appears Post Falls has won the toss. They've chosen to defer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sandpoint has won the toss. They've chosen to defer, and Post Falls will receive the ball on the west end of the field. So Sandpoint takes the sun in the first quarter. The sun's still pretty high in the sky, but it'll go down before too long.
That's right. Just a little bit of cloud cover there. Won't be too bad.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful night. Beautiful temperature. I think it was 72 coming in on the truck. So
yeah, and these freshman games have been a little earlier than those varsity games. No jackets needed. Warm out here. We got a good crowd going on. Probably, I don't know, maybe 100 folks out there.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice night for freshman football. Post Falls has an unprecedented number of players this year. They must have 80 people out there on the field.
77 players.
77
wow. Strong.
Wow.
That's right.
Okay, so number 1 is the captain, Caleb Jimerson. He's lining up in the backfield to receive the ball along with number 6, Devin Burton. Number 44 looks like a fullback in practice, Cannon McEwen. He's lining up in the midfield along with number 65. 65 is Kyler Miller. Can't really tell all the numbers on the front of the line, but they're lined up on the 50. Referee or the line judge is making a few more instructions to the kicking team. Sandpoint gives them the ball. We'll be ready to go here. Referee blows his whistle, signals let's go ahead and kick off. Here we go. Start of a new season. It's a wonderful thing, Tyson, football season. I love the fall. I love football. Short kick. Number 44 takes it at the 30. Runs to your right. He's tackled mid at the 40. Looks like they're having a gang tackle to get him down. He makes it up to about the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Post Falls at the 43-yard line.
I just looked at the flag over at the end of the field, Doug. Not only were they kicking into the sun, they were kicking into the wind on that one, too.
No wonder it was a short kick, huh? Referee signals the ball ready for play. Number 2, quarterback Isaac McEwen is giving his instructions to the team. Team goes to the line. They've got 4 men in the backfield. He's in shotgun formation. Calling out signals. Takes the snap. It's a pass play to your right side. Oh, almost had it. Just off the fingertips. Just off the fingertips. He almost had it. Number 65, Kyler Miller. He had to stretch all the way out on that one. He went pretty much horizontal to try to catch that ball. Center goes to the line. Rest of the team follows him. Isaac's in shotgun formation with a single back. 44 goes in motion. Nope, gets set. Oh, that was a slick handoff. That ball went right through the quarterback's hands to the running back who turned around the end, made a nice run down the field. He's down to the 30-yard line. Nice run. Got to get him. Number 6, I think that's Devin Burton, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to make the corner on that one.
I didn't think so either.
That was a great run.
Sandpoint was out there, but he split the difference and went right between them. Made a nice run. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line, or 34-yard line. The box still shows 3rd down, but it's really, oh, there it goes, 1st down. Takes the handoff. Oh, he's got a quarterback roll left. He makes the corner. Got 1 block to beat. There he goes. Oh, the nice tackle. Nice solo tackle out there by Sandpoint, but not before the 1st down. Post Falls makes another 1st down on about the 21-yard line. Nice sweep by Isaac. I think that's what they call a naked bootleg. There's not many people out in front of him, and he's just got to make it happen. We got split left and right. Shotgun formation. Post Falls marching down the field. 44 in motion, gets set up right behind the tackle. Handoff to the running back, number 6. A couple of tough yards, gets down to about the 17-yard line, 18-yard line. Be second down and about 5. Even though they were kicking into the wind, it doesn't feel like there's much wind, really, does it?
Yeah, it kind of ebbs and flows a little bit. That flag was whipping a minute ago, but now it's just lazily flapping in the breeze.
Once again, he's in shotgun formation. Man in motion, number 44. Gives a hard count. Defense pops a little, but doesn't jump off sides, but tackles him about the 17 or 18-yard line. That's, again, number 6, Devin Burton. He was pretty much greeted right at the line of scrimmage on that one. He didn't have much room. Things get a little tight down in the red zone. Once you get inside that 20-yard line, you know, there's not as much room to work. They don't have as much field to cover. Shotgun formation, 44 right behind the guard this time. Handoff to number 6. He hits the line. Pretty much a pileup right at the line. He might have made it to the 15-yard line. It'd be 4th down. 4th and about 5. Just the sheer number of players the Post Falls has on the sideline. They stretch from about the 25-yard line. If they were single file, they'd be all the way to the 50 or the 40 across midfield. That has to be pretty intimidating in itself, don't you think, Tyson?
I would
think
so.
That many kids out there?
And this is the first time these teams have played on the big field at the high school here. They're used to something a little smaller, so this is fun, playing under the lights.
Shotgun formation. Yeah, speaking of lights, they haven't turned them on yet, but I'm sure they'll get him. We got a man in motion. He goes out to the left flank. He's got the ball. Number 6 made it down to about the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down.
To see him stretch that arm as he went down, to see him reach out there, try to pick up another 24 inches on the play.
Might be a 1st and goal based on where they're putting it. It's right on the 10-yard line. I don't think they can make another 1st down before they have to either score or give it up in possession. That was a nice flank pass, or what? I guess that was out to the left flank. He caught it in stride and was able to make the yardage. Yeah, they've done away with the change, so it's a 1st and goal now from the 10-yard line. So far, everything's been from the shotgun formation. Hand off to number 6 at the line. He gets down to about the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
Brought down by Bulldog number 34.
Number 34, James Howard. Oh, I'm sorry, that's on the other team. 34. They don't have him alphabetically or by number here. Williams Dalton. Dalton Williams. He's a captain on the team. Second down and goal from about the 5 or 6. Handoff. Nope. Fake handoff. Bootleg right. Pass hits number 44. 44 in for the touchdown. He caught the ball at about the 5-yard line and ran it in for the touchdown. Nice run. Number 44 again. We'll get these names eventually. Cannon McEwen.
I didn't
nice
see
run. Nice pass.
Someone gave him one heck of a block as well. I don't know if you saw that. Took out a defender right as he was turning the corner of sorts, and that was a great play.
Kind of hard to see how that's going on. Okay, we got an interesting unbalanced line here for the extra point. He pitched right. 44 takes it to the right, throws it into the end on that. I think in high school we used to call that a dipsy doodle, but it's where the whole line basically lines up clear to the left. All you've got is the center, the quarterback, in that case the running back, and one receiver to the right of the center. And if the defense doesn't shift over and block the the quarterback and the receiver, then they go ahead and play it from there. If they shift over, then they'll move the line over and they'll run a standard standard positioning.
Well, they're freshmen, but they're not afraid of a little technicality in their plays, I guess.
That's right. They're not afraid of a little razzle-dazzle here. Touchdown Post Falls with a 2-point conversion, so it makes it 8-0. We got 7-something left in the first quarter. Unfortunately, folks, I can't see the seconds.
It's like 7:56.
7:56.
Yep.
So just 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Scores 8-0 in favor of the home team, Post Falls Trojans. Everything that time was all that whole series of downs was they ran it from the shotgun. So I think maybe they're just more comfortable from the shotgun, but we'll see if they do anything under center rest of the game.
The two 8th grade junior tackle teams, the Trojan Black and White, I know the Trojan Black ran a whole lot from the shotgun position.
A little bit of a squib kick might have gone through a couple of the Sandpoint players. They finally fall on the ball at about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Sandpoint from the 27. That was kind of a squib kick. I don't know if that was intended or not. Maybe he missed the point on the football where he wanted his toe to meet, but it just basically traveled right along the ground. Okay, Post Falls on defense. We got number 1 back there as a safety. He's one of the captains, Caleb Jimerson. Everybody else is within the box pretty much of the line. Number 5 handoff. Turns the corner, gets around the corner, and is pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Just short of a first down by a couple of yards. 35 is...
I think it was 28 who was the ball carrier on that one.
28 was?
Yeah.
That's Ashley Hawkins. That was a nice little run and quickly hit the corner and moved upfield for a gain of about 8 yards. Trying to pick out the number of the quarterback there. I can't quite see it from this position. He hands off to number 28. Number 28 makes it through the line, dodges a couple tackles, jumps out of a tackle, and gets down to the 48-yard line. We've got something going on here, a little yellow on the field. Came from the referee's position. We got holding on Sandpoint. It's going to move him back. He's repositioning the flag right now to about the 30-yard line, so he's going to move it back to about the 20. It should be about second and 15 when he gets done here. There he goes. Should be about a 10-yard penalty. There it is, 21-yard line. Here we go, shotgun formation, claps for the ball, back to pass, throws, hit him. Too easy. Went right through his hands, hit his shoulder pads, and bounced right out. Number 84 was the intended target. Lucas Johansson. Number 5 is the quarterback. I'll try to get this name down, folks, before the day's over. Andrew Layman. He's a big freshman, 6 foot, 160 pounds. That's pretty good size for a freshman. Quarterback position, shotgun, takes a clap. Ball slips through his hands and falls on the ground. He's now running for his life. He turns the corner, and he's got some room to run. He's got some moves. He swivels his hips, and he gets up to about the 42-yard line. First down. Nice run, Andrew. I think that was Andrew, right? Andrew Layman. Nice run. On a botched play. That ball went right through his hands and went down between his feet.
It was a great...
Picked it up and ran.
A great play out of
almost like swivel hips. Way back in the 40s, I think there was some guy in the NFL they called Don Hudson or somebody for the Packers, right?
You got me, Doug. My football history is about as good as my baseball history.
Oh, well. Remind me never to do the Cubs game. Or
right.
Never to do baseball with you then, because I'm not a very good baseball guy. I like baseball, but that's about it. I'm sure there's been more than one player called Swivel Hips, but he did some nice moves out there. 28 hits the line. He was first hit. I'll try to get the number once he gets up. 35 was in on the tackle. 35 is Gavin Reynolds. I'm not sure who else. I don't think he was the initial contact, though. I think somebody else made initial contact. You guys can replay it, you know, once you get the feed. We don't get the chance to do that up here, so. Shotgun formation. Handoff, nope, fake handoff. Passes out to the flat, and it was a forward pass, but it was dropped out there. Target that time was number 12, I believe. Number 12 is Adam Dallin. Now here's the deal. Sandpoint's roster, looks like some of the, under the first name columns, those are last names. Last name says first name. So I don't know. I think we may screw up some names here, but it's all unintentional, folks. Oh, we got a little movement on 67. Yeah. 67 was a little quick off the line. 67 a little anxious there. Christopher Click. That name sounds familiar too from last year.
Trojan Whites last year.
He might be a nose guard here. Let's make a note of that. He was in there pretty quick, almost before the ball was. Probably crossed the line before the ball got snapped. 5-yard penalty makes it about 3rd down and 3, short 3. Both teams look really sharp tonight with their uniforms and everything. I mean, just you got the orange and black, you got the red and white. It's just a great night for football. Quarterback under center. First time I've seen that in this game. He had quick handoff to the up back. The up back makes it up to about the 44-yard line. 1st down, Sandpoint. Wish I could have gotten a number on that. It might have been number 3.
It was 34.
34? Number 34 is, probably said his name already. Names aren't in numerical order, so we have to kind of look for him. I don't see a 34, do you? Oh, 34, Dalton Williams. He's a captain. Number 28 through the hole. He sheds a tackler. Number 26, I think, being on the tackle. They drive him out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That was about a 20-yard run. He shed a couple tackles right at the line of scrimmage or just beyond, and he ran it to the other side of the field. Nice run. Ashley Hawkins. Nice run. Quarterback in shotgun formation again. Oh, defensive line moves again. That time I think they were going on the first clap, and he clapped twice for the ball, and the ball didn't get delivered. The defense was offsides. That'll make it 1st and 5. 1st and 5 from about the 15. Boy, so far both teams seem to be pretty evenly matched. Shotgun formation again, takes the snap. He's a bootleg right. He avoids one defender. He puts his arm out to pass, and he's got the receiver, number 12. Receiver number 12, is signal a touchdown. Number 12 is Adam Dallin or Dallin Adam. I'm not sure which. It sounds like it could be either way, and my roster here is, I think, a little bit suspect. But number 12, nice catch. Sandpoint Hundles up for the extra point. Looks like they're going to go for it for 2 points. 2-point score. They're in normal formation. Tight formation with tight ends in. Ball is snapped. Bootleg right. We got 2 receivers in the end zone, and number 3 takes it easily. He wasn't covered. Number 3, Brady Newhart. Nice catch. Nice catch. He got away from the defender, and he was out there wide open, wasn't he? So with the score tied 8-8, we got a little over 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Man,
Sandpoint
you
will kick
called
off
it. They
into
each
the
took
wind
about
again.
the same amount of time to drive in. Post Falls drove in about 2.5 minutes. Sandpoint drove in about 2.5 minutes. We're in for a good game
This
tonight.
could be a high score.
And it's going to be interesting, Doug. I was telling you a little bit earlier, this is going to be a, of course, standard 4-quarter game, but then there'll be a 5th quarter after the game ends. Give some of the boys a little more play time, a little more time on the field.
Well,
So
it really gives
we'll
the viewers their bang for their buck. I mean, whatever they paid for this,
folks, you're
they
getting
get
a
to watch
5-quarter
5 quarters.
game out of a 4-quarter price.
That's like getting a foot-long hot dog for the price of a regular
It's
hot dog.
25% bonus.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't beat that, folks. You know, typically, the first game of the season, the defense is a little stronger than the offense because it takes a little while for the offense to gel. But, boy, tonight the offenses on both teams look to be doing pretty well. Sandpoint kicking off. They're kicking into the wind. It's a little longer kick this time. It's picked up. Oh, it's dropped by number 1. He lands on the ball at about the 32-yard line. Good recovery there, Caleb. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. Yeah, we got a pretty good crowd here tonight. I guess if the team numbers are any indication, 2 or 3 people per team. Remember, we got 300 or 400 people out here. I mean,
yeah, I think you're right. We've been building numbers since the game started.
First down, Post Falls from the 22-yard line. Oh, they got to transfer the ball. They got Post Falls ball in now. There we go. Team will be ready to go once the referee signals the whistle. There he goes. Shotgun formation. Oh, we got a guy who looked like he was over the line, but
yeah, I think
they didn't throw the flag.
I think
Everybody
they
else
may have missed that. It sure looked like he was over it, didn't he?
I thought that referee over there would be grabbing for his flag, but he didn't do it. So I don't know. Maybe the ball got snapped and the line was maybe it was a surprise to them as well. And the defender was alone. But it's still a good play. They made about 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, it was
Second down
number
and
6
4.
again that carried that one.
Number 6?
Oh, the Trojans.
Devin Burton. I expected it to call it dead, so I didn't watch the rest of that play. Okay, so the running back was caught behind the line by number 63. Number 63 a little bit. Number 60, I don't see 63 on here. Maybe it wasn't 63.
I'm looking at his jersey. I think you got it right.
I don't see a 63 on here, but I'll tell you, I got one player without a number. Malcolm Manning, 5'9", 129. I don't think that was him because I think he was a little bigger kid. I think he was like a nose guard that made that tackle. Nice tackle, though. Right at the line of scrimmage. Chased the runner down. Man in motion. He hands off to him. He got one man to beat. Doesn't quite get around him, but it looks like he might have a first down. That was number 12. Number 12, Trenton McLean. That's another name that sounds a little bit familiar from last year. First down from the 33-yard line. I'll do a shout out to number 74. He's the center, Jackson Portner. He handles the ball on every play. That guy gets to be involved in every play. 23 in motion. Sets up off the tackle. Got a handoff to the running back, number 6. He makes a couple nice moves. Just shifts right past the players. Almost a first down.
Is that a flag on the ground?
Yep, there sure is. It's in the backfield. Looks like it could be an umpire flag, so it's probably holding. Yep, holding on Post Falls. Don't have a number for you because that's not what we do here. We don't call them out on the negative things, right?
I guess not.
I'm sure at some time they'll do that. Maybe some high school games they do that, but you know, it kind of puts a guy in the spotlight for the wrong reasons, and it's not very fun. So it's going to be about 1st and 20 now. He's going to be lined up at about the 23-yard line. A shotgun formation, a single back in the backfield. We got a man in motion, number 12. He gives it to the back. The back sheds a couple tackles. He skips out of him, and he makes it up to about the 25-yard line before he is pushed back. They're marking it at about the 27, so that was a nice little run there. He got hit pretty much right at the line, though. Didn't have much chance, but he was able to jump out of a couple of those holds and make a few yards.
Yeah, a few guys on him, too. It's a good little push.
Post falls to the line. We got about 2nd and 16. Single back in the backfield. Takes the snap, runs behind. Oh, it looks like we got some kind of movement maybe. Illegal procedure on the offense. Somebody moved probably. It looked like it was kind of a slow developing play. And, you know, a lot of times once they move a little too quick or whatever, other players might see that. They slow down. They don't want to, they don't want to waste any energy on a play that's going to get called back anyway. It just looked like it was really slow developing.
Yeah, it looks like they're wide out. I just took a look at the.
I'm sorry?
I just took a look at the replay a little bit, and their wide out moved a little quick.
Okay. So he twitched over there on the far side. Number 12 in motion. Looks like the quarterback. Oh, he's got to avoid that guy. Number 50. He avoids that guy, makes the corner. He's got some yardage ahead of him. He got a one-way blocker. He goes around the end on that guy. He's got one guy to beat. And the guy pushes him out of bounds. Number, I think it's 19. I'll look up 19. Number 19, Chase Vineyard. Pushed him out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Nice run by Isaac. You know, I thought he might get tackled in the backfield there. And
I did too, and the fake almost caught me. I once again started following the wrong guy, but.
Yeah. And then he got around a few people, so he only had one guy to beat. And I think he trapped him between the sideline and where he was at, and so he was able to get him out of bounds. Now we got offsides by the defense, number 32. Again, I shouldn't probably mention his name, but Wyatt Burnett is anxious. He wants to get in there and make a tackle. That'll cost him 5 yards. 1st and 5 from about the 35-yard line. 36. Post falls, 1st and 5 from the 36-yard line. Isaac in shotgun formation. He's got flankers and running backs and wideouts. Man in double coverage. He threads the needle, puts the ball right in there. You got the receiver that catches it, number
85.
85, number 85. Nice catch, Travis. Travis O'Brien, nice catch. I think he kind of threaded the needle on that one. There were two white shirts right next between them, and he was able to pull it out of the air and make this catch for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. We're down to 1 minute plus in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Isaac sends a man in motion. He's got the ball. Looks like, he avoided that tackle. He got a flag in the backfield. Number 6 takes the ball. Nice pass. He runs in. He lowers his head, and he runs in for the touchdown. But I got to believe it's going to come back, folks. I'm not sure. It was after the play developed. Not sure. Okay, so it's holding. Isaac got the ball, and he had defenders on him right away. But he was able to avoid the tackle, and that's probably one of the reasons why is maybe somebody held a little extra long. You can bet that Sandpoint will be taking this penalty. It's going to be about 1st and 25 when it's done measuring it. They're on the 40-yard line. That was a nice play, though. Got the ball out. Isaac was able to avoid the tackle, got the ball out to the receiver. Receiver ran it down and put his head down and ran through the defender right at the goal line to make a touchdown had it not been for the hold. Is that the second TD we've had called back?
Not in this game. That was the first in this game.
Let's hope it's the first.
You're having
last,
flashbacks of some of last season's games.
It. Got a lone back in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Looks like he could have done a quick handoff, but no, he keeps the ball. He goes right up the middle. He's got room. He's got number 65 or 85 out blocking for him. Makes it down to about the 23-yard line. Nice run, Isaac. Had several different options on that play. Could have handed off to the man in motion. Could have turned and handed off to the running back or take it himself. He decided to take it himself and made a nice gain. Nice gain of almost 20 yards.
Oh, and that's the
end of
quarter.
the quarter. With the score 8-8.
I'm going to say our Post Falls Siren is not very enthusiastic tonight.
It might still be hot from the summer, you know. It's
Something.
still just a little lethargic. Needs to be tuned up a little bit.
Or replaced. I'm thinking it needs to be replaced.
Well, you know, you're the man to get things. You know, in the Shawshank Redemption, how what's his name was the man who could get things. I think you're the man who can get things. So if anybody can do it, Tyson, you can do it.
All right, I'm on it.
Yeah. All right, that's one quarter of play. Second quarter, the teams will switch ends. Score's tied, 8-8. Move the chains down to the 23-yard line. Put the ball on the near hash. Get the chain set. We'll be ready to play second quarter.
We got a shout out online from Carmen Soto. Let's go Post Falls. All right. Thanks, Carmen.
So you got a wide angle right now. You can see the field. The way the camera's pointed, I wasn't sure you could see the referees down here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, right now I got a good view of them.
Looks like the umpire might be working up a little bit of a sweat in there. He's got his hat off, trying to cool off.
I think he's down there telling Chuck Norris jokes to the white hat. What do you think?
He's probably doing something like that. I don't know if this is new policy, but the umpire's lining up in the backfield along with the referee. Many years ago when I umpired, I was always behind the defensive line, and that was always a bad position. But from where he's at, he can see the offensive holds, I think, a little better. Post Falls, start of the second quarter. Scores tied 8-8. They're on the 23-yard line, running for number 2. Steps back, drops back for a pass. Ball's a little short, and it's intercepted by number 15. Number 15 is Jesse Turner. Interception by Jesse Turner on Sandpoint High School. At the 5-yard line. That ball floated a little bit. It might have been because of the wind.
Could have been. Our flag is over there
breezy.
snapping away again.
Yeah. That ball got up in the air and just kind of floated, and the defenders swarmed underneath it. They did have one receiver there, but Jesse, I think his name is, came up with the ball. Jesse Turner. That's a lot of fun for these freshmen to be able to travel like that, come down from Sandpoint to play a game. I'm assuming they came down this afternoon, but school's not in session yet, right?
It's not, but I saw them here earlier, probably as early as, 4 o'clock or so, 3:30. They were practicing. I don't know how long they've been down here. The freshman team started out with a team dinner or lunch, whatever you call it, at 2 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Went on to practice to kick off the season for the first game.
Low snap, takes it at his shoelaces. Number 5, he pivots to the right and he runs around. He's quick. Number 5, he's quick. Number 5 is Andrew Layman. He's quick around the corner, made up a first down. He's all the way up to about the 25-yard line. Sometimes the broken plays actually work better than the described plays because nobody expects it, you know, and they can just ad lib at that point. Shotgun formation. Again, another low snap, but he takes it fine. Stands up and passes to number 15.
Boy, that 15's got some height on him.
Jesse Turner. That was a nice catch. He's second down and about 4. Andrew in shotgun formation again. Claps to the ball. That time, snap was high, right through the hands of number 12. Right through the hands. He was ready to run that ball. Adam Dallin, or Dallin Adam, he was ready to run before he caught the ball. Incomplete pass makes it 3rd down and 4 from about the 33-yard line. We got a running back coming out of the backfield right through the guard tackle spot, number 28. He's making the corner. He's got one man to beat. You got a guy coming up on him, and I can't catch him. Can't catch him. He catches him by the shoelaces. He's down to the 5-yard line. That was number who caught him by the shoelaces, came up on him. Nice get, number 20, 28 maybe? 29, Jackson Duthie. Duthie or Duthie?
Doug, we debated that at length last season. I think it's Duthie.
Duthie, okay. Jackson Duthie. Nice shoestring tackle on him. He got down to the 5-yard line and couldn't quite make it into the end zone. That was a nice tackle, nice touchdown-saving tackle by Jackson. Yeah, I wish I could remember.
28 on the Bulldogs is quick. He was away. I thought he was all the way. Oh,
we might have a timeout here. Timeout Post Falls. That's the first of the game. I'm sorry, timeout Sandpoint. That's the first timeout of the game. We would pause for sponsors today, but I think our sponsors are Tyson France and France Tyson. I'm not sure which.
That's right. Doug, let's take a look at that tackle again. That was such a fun tackle to see. I found a great play. 28 just looks like he's getting away completely. Oh, trips up just short of the line of the end zone. What a great play. How many yards did they pick up on that?
Oh, they must have picked up 40 or 50 yards. I mean, weren't they down here about the 40-yard line or 35
I think
or something?
so.
So that was number 28 on Sandpoint's team. And for the life of me, I can't. Oh, there he is, Ashley Hawkins. And I think can you see on the screen who caught him? Was that 20? Was that Jackson? Okay, here we go. 1st and goal. Sandpoint. Quarterback under center. Quick handoff to the running back. The running back is being tackled right there at the goal line. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and goal from about the less than a yard. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Quarterback under center. Quick snap, he does a quarterback dive. He looks like he's in for the touchdown. That's number 5, Andrew Layman. Took it in himself with help from an offensive line. The center and 2 guards, they paved the way for him to run right into the end zone. With that, Sandpoint goes ahead 14-8. Let's see what they line up for on the extra point. The ball's set on the 3-yard line. They're going to go for the traditional 2-point conversion. Quarterback's going under center. Takes a snap, fumbles the ball, goes between his legs, picks it up about the 10-yard line, runs it in, and he scores. He's pretty quick. Pretty darn quick, Andrew. I'm sorry? No. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Which team is he with? Yeah, they'd probably be in here. Yeah, go ahead. Just close the door behind you if you would.
So with that, the
All
score is
right.
now 16-8 in favor of Sandpoint Bulldogs. They intercepted the ball on the 5-yard line, went 95 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 5 yards from 100 is 95 yards for that touchdown.
Let's say your math is sound. That was a great set.
That was a great series of downs for Sandpoint. Showed a lot of ball control. Well, although they did make that one really long run. You know what we need is some statisticians to tell us how long those runs were. They could actually take notes for us. And then, they could be taking notes. Okay, that was a 10-yard run. That was a 15. They were started out on this yard line, went to this yard line. We could report all that kind of stuff. But
I endorse increasing our crew.
Yeah.
Well, they increase our budget to do it.
Yeah, there you go. We'd have to pay them more, wouldn't we?
Yeah, that's
We'd have
right.
to give
We're
them
going to have to give them at least twice of what we're getting paid.
Exactly.
That might pull them in.
Might have to give them some of your salary.
All right. I'll give it all to them.
There you go.
For love of the game. That's what we will give them.
That is exactly right. I think that's a book, if I'm not mistaken.
And a movie, I'm pretty sure.
That might be golf, though. I don't know. I can't remember
you got
now.
it. I think it was golf. Nothing mentioned.
They're both played with balls, They're just a little different nuances. Sandpoint ready to kick off.
Sometimes when I'm golfing, I feel like picking it up and throwing it, so,
That's a better kick there. Maybe it's with the win, number 65. 65, Isaac Vermeer. He kicks it off. Oh, we've got a nice he slipped a tackle about the 30-yard line. He's going for the touchdown. It could go all the way. That's number 6. Oh, he does a little spin in the end zone. That might cost him a flag, but it didn't. Number 6, Devin Burton. Touchdown off the kickoff. Wow. That lightens things up a little bit. I think the crowd down here came alive. You heard him cheering there a little bit. He took that ball. There was a nice kickoff. Got down to about the 25-yard line. He ran it 75 yards for the touchdown. That's great job, Devin. Great job. That brings the score a little closer now, 16-14. Let's see if Post Falls can convert this. Again, they're in the lopsided formation. Defense is playing square up. Now we got a. Oh, now that's a different slant on the game. Instead of pitching it back to the quarterback, he did a side pitch to the running back behind the offensive line that was shifted over to the left.
What did they call? What was the?
I think it was motion, but I'm not positive. They're going to move him back 5 yards for illegal procedure.
Yeah.
That's illegal procedure, and I'm not sure who was moving at the time, but somebody must have been moving. They didn't get set. Again, it's this offset formation. Quarterback. The ball is rolled to him. He could pitch, but he didn't pitch, and he's tackled about the 5-yard line. No conversion on that. So as that stands, Sandpoint is ahead 16-14 with a little over 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. That touchdown really brought the crowd alive.
That sure did. That gave you an idea of how many numbers we had down here, folks. I don't know if you heard it, but
keeps filling in.
Our bleachers aren't quite full, but pretty close.
I see him still running.
Still coming in. Yes, they are.
Of course,
folks
if they're anything
getting
like
off
me,
work, coming out to a ball game.
Exactly. If they're anything like me, it takes a while to get in from the parking lot because it takes a while with this bad knee, to walk in and then walk up the stairs. Man, you just could not ask for a better night. It's not hot, 70 degrees or so. It's kind of overcast, so it's kind of gray, but on the field looks fantastic. Field is well maintained, real green grass and short. Obviously, they must have a running game here in Post Falls, or they'd let the grass grow a little longer, kind of funny the things that some schools do. If they have a team that's coming in that's really good running, they might leave the grass a little longer so they can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's any standards as to how tall the grass should be. You know, everybody's going to this artificial turf, and of course that is real thin, and they can get good footage and all, you know, good grip on that. But if the grass is longer, it's a little harder to get going. But the grass looks shortcut here. Post Falls kicking off. The ball goes down to about the 30-yard line, picked up by number 16. He runs, is met about the 35-yard line for about a 7-yard gain after kickoff. Number 35. Looking for the name to give him credit for that catch on the kickoff. And maybe I got the number wrong. I don't see a 35 here. Sandpoint lines up. No huddle.
A no huddle offense in freshman. Huh? All right.
Yeah, they're giving directions. They got a guard coming out right now or a tackle coming out. Yep, didn't have all their players. Shotgun formation. Takes the ball, hands off to number 28, I believe. Probably got a hold. If I'm not mistaken, that's the umpire. That's primarily what he's looking for. Maybe penalties against the quarterback, late hits, that kind of thing. But this looks like it could be a hold from 35-yard line. It's going to back it up to the 25-yard line. And they'll have almost 25 yards to go, 23 yards to make a first down. I think maybe they must have called that play on the sidelines. They couldn't get the personnel out there on the field. Somebody was getting a drink of water when they were telling them what to do or something. So there's a little disarray there. You got the wide receiver moved in a little tighter. Quarterback in shotgun formation. A little bit of a high snap. He's got a defender coming in on him, but he avoids him. And he runs down to about the 35-yard line. That was number 35 that got in there so quick and disrupted that play, Gavin Reynolds. He disrupted that play, and the quarterback was still able to make a little bit out of it. Probably got about 10 yards back.
They certainly have that down, don't they? Making the most out of a broken play.
They do.
It's a heck of a talent to develop, I guess.
Yeah, I think the quarterback is pretty adept at
thinking on his feet,
making something out of nothing. He's had some tough times with the snap. That snap is perfect, but we've got a defender right on him.
Oh,
we got a fumble. He knocks the ball out.
Recovered by Post
Grabs
Falls.
the ball at the 30-yard line. We got a turnover. The referee is signaling Post Falls football at the 29-yard line. That was a nice tackle from behind. He came up and he stripped him of the ball, and just before he went down, and Post Falls jumped on it. I'd like to be able to give credit to the guy who jumped on it, but I didn't catch the number. It's a little late after the fact. Post Falls ball. 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line.
35 that jumped on it on Post Falls.
35. 35 is Gavin Reynolds. I've mentioned his name a couple times already. Ball is snapped, quarterback back, looks to pass, nobody there. He's running, he goes around, he's got a first down, he's down to the 25, down to the 20, and we've got a late hit out of bounds. The big guy chased him all the way across the field, and he wasn't going to let him go. He wanted to get him. He just had to get him. Number 63. That was a valiant effort, 63. I mean, you ran him down all the way across the field. And I don't have a 63 on the list.
That's the one that we're missing.
That's the one. I don't think that's him because 5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got a couple other shout-outs here. TJ Outdoor Life. Pulling for the Dogs. Let's go, Dogs. Number
Dogs
16,
ahead
Van
right now,
Lee.
16-14.
That's Sam Lee thrown out for number 16, Van Lee.
If somebody knows who 63 is on the Bulldog team,
yeah, give us a
they
comment.
can send in. Yeah, give us a
right
comment.
through the middle.
Give us a shout. Post Falls down to about the 2-yard line. Running back took it down there. Post Falls, first and goal, or no, I'm sorry, second and goal from the 2-yard line. Quarterback goes up under center, tight formation. He's going to do a dive. Does he get it in? The center, the guards, and push it in.
Touchdown.
He's able to follow him in there, knock over the defense right at the line, right at the goal line, and score a touchdown. That's a pretty quick play. They line up in shotgun formation, then they run to the line. They have to be set for a second, and then they just push forward. And they have all the muscle and the mass right there behind them.
And how many yards was that push? They were on the 5?
A couple of yards.
No, just a couple of yards?
Yeah, it's right down there.
Yeah.
From where we going for the 2-point conversion. You got a man in motion. He turns the corner and scores a touchdown. I believe that's number 6. Devin Burton scores another touchdown. That's the second touchdown of the day for Devin. I'm not sure. Maybe it's they've just scored. No, they scored 3 touchdowns. I must have missed one. I didn't make a note of who scored the first one. So with that, I'm sorry, that wasn't even a touchdown. That was extra point conversion, 2-point conversion. So now with that, Post Falls Trojans lead the Sandpoint Bulldogs 22-16.
All right, we got an answer to our request. 63 is Beats, B-E-A-T-S.
B-E-A-T-S.
Do we got him on the roster? Maybe he just didn't make the roster.
This is.
Folks, he didn't make the roster, but he sure is making plays.
Yeah, he sure is. He ran the quarterback down out of bounds back there. And did they give you a first name or no?
Nope, Mr. just Beats. Mr. Beats.
All right. Dr. Dre and Mr. Beats. How about that? I wonder if he likes Beats headphones. Our grandkids sure love those wireless headphones.
Yep.
Beats.
Yep.
Well, we won't say anything about that because they're not our sponsor. Yeah. They hear this, maybe they'll want to.
You keep giving out free promos, Doug.
I know. Just talking real life here, Tyson. It's real life. By the way, the Sandpoint crowd, we've got a few people over there. There might be, I don't know, 100 people over there.
Yeah.
They made the trip down to Sandpoint. Kickoff, fairly short, takes it at the 25, stops at the 35, and is tackled right there. He could see that wall of Post Falls defenders coming right to him.
Yeah, we've seen some good action out of their kickoff team on Post Falls, haven't we? They've been
pretty good coverage.
They have.
So with that, Sandpoint will take over on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, about halfway through the second quarter.
Beast. Oh, he said he just corrected. He apparently had misspelled it. His name is Beast.
Oh, Beast. Oh,
it's not Beats. It's Beast.
No way.
That's got to be a nickname.
He looks like a pretty big kid. I mean,
we'll go with it. We'll call him Beast for tonight.
All right, Beast, huh? All it is just one S in front of the T or after the T. So
here he comes.
Okay, number 5 takes the ball. He fakes a handoff, gets the corner, turns that corner. He's going to outrun number 1. Number 1 to try to do the shoestring again and misses it. Number 5 in for the touchdown. That touchdown went about 65 yards. But we've got some kind of penalty here.
I don't see a yellow flag, but
we got a flag on the 50-yard line. I think we got a clip maybe or a hold. I don't know. I didn't see the signal. But the flag's on the 50-yard line. It was thrown by the line judge, so probably when he went to turn that corner, you got a guy that's holding the defender right there on the end, and he couldn't make the tackle because he was being held. That's going to move it back 10 yards.
So our second callback from a touchdown, one from each side.
Yeah. You know, the coach always said, if you're behind the play, take a knee. Don't even make a play. Don't try to hit somebody. Don't try to block somebody. Just take a knee and watch from the kneeling position. We don't run into that kind of stuff. But that might have been a pretty pivotal block there that they called the hold on. You would hope so. First and 5 from the. Oh, he got wide open.
Right
He
through the
had a
middle.
big hole, number 28. He's down to the 41-yard line before he can be taken out of bounds. That's a nice run, about 20-yard run by number 28. He's been running a lot, Ashley Hawkins. Quarterback in shotgun formation again from the 40-yard line, first and 10. Hands off to the running back. They're going to have to solve this. Well, they do tackle him down with after about a 3-point gain or four-yard gain. But that's pretty. He hits that line pretty quick.
And he's finding holes in the line too.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunities to get through.
Number 28 is Ashley Hawkins. That's a name I should remember by now. We've said it several times. Andrew in shotgun formation. Hands off to number 23 this time, but he's met right at the line. And number 44 won't let him go. I think it's 44. I'll watch to see the number when he gets up. Hopefully I can see it. I believe that's number 44 on Post Falls.
Yep, 44. You got it.
Cannon McEwen. Or McCown?
McEwen.
McEwen.
We got a couple of McEwens on the Trojans tonight. Cannon and Isaac Cousins.
Okay. Cannon plays both ways. He's been fullback on the offense, and now he's a defensive end there too. High snap to the quarterback. He does a bootleg right, and he gets around the corner, and he avoids a couple of tackles, jumps out of them. And again, he's down about the 8-yard line, 10-yard line. Andrew is a pretty big kid, 6 foot, 160 pounds, but he's got some moves.
Got some speed.
He can get around that corner pretty easily, and then he can avoid tackles and jump out of them. He was bouncing out of a couple of tackles there. Nothing more disappointing than to think you got him, and all you got is air, and he jumps over you and he keeps on running.
So we got a little more input from our viewers. Number 12, his first name is Dallin. We weren't quite sure which was first and which was last.
Okay.
Dallins is his first name. So we got
name.
it. Dallin Adam. Pushing through the center.
That looks like a quagmire. The ball, they just keep pushing.
Wow.
Both sides are pushing. They get down to about the 5-yard line.
Some tough odd yards.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive us, folks. The Sandpoint High School freshman football roster, on the column it says first name, but it's listing, I think, the last names. And on the last name column, it's listing the first name. So we weren't sure, but we appreciate the input. Dallin Adam.
As long as they forgive us for mispronouncing names, we'll keep doing this.
That's right. Second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Andrew under center, takes it, bootleg left. Oh, we got a defender.
Fumble.
Grabs him up about the 10-yard line. Quarterback, he fumbled the ball. And now that Post Falls is down around the 36-yard line. That was an interesting play, Tyson. It looked to me like Andrew got tackled and hit the ground, and the ground caused the fumble. Boy, I'd like to see that on replay, because if that ground caused the fumble, that shouldn't have been a fumble. It should have been a down ball. But
well, let's take a look at it on a quick replay, Doug.
Now, can the viewers see the replay too?
Yeah, they can.
Right before that.
Boy, I don't know. I'm not sure that.
So did he fumble the ball before he hit the ground? Of course, they don't have the instant replay in high school, at least not at this level. So it's first down.
We'll take a look at it again here in a moment.
Post Falls from the 36-yard line. Man in motion, number 44. We got a movement on the right end. 85.
Ooh.
Number 85, Travis O'Brien. Went a little quick. got over the line, and they called illegal procedure, offsides. It'll be 1st and 15.
We'll look at that one more time, Doug. So here he goes running. He gets caught. He goes down. His left hand was on the ground when his right hand with the ball, and the ball rolled out of his right hand. So you tell me.
Was his elbow down on his left hand?
No, his elbow
Just
wasn't
his
down.
hand.
Just his
So
hand was down as it rolled out of the right hand.
Okay,
rolled out of his
so
right palm.
Probably could be a good call. We got a little bit of a bootleg left. He hits his receiver, and he's met right at the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 12. So it sounds like it was a good call. You vindicated, or you
redeemed the judges
redeemed
on
the officials. Just the first look at it, I thought maybe he was already down because he was near the ground when he fumbled that ball.
He was left hand on the grass as the ball rolled out of the right hand that was still in the air.
Yeah. So I think it's got to be more than the left hand. It's got to be like elbow, shoulder on the ground, because you can right yourself up by hitting the ground and helping yourself to get up again. But Post Falls, shotgun formation again. Ball and going to try to score before the end of the quarter. And we got under a minute, 50-some seconds left to go in the second quarter. Quarterback takes the ball, hands off to the running back. He makes a tough yard right there. He's met right at the line by number 52 or 62. I couldn't tell. I'm sorry, 32. Number 32 made that tackle, Wyatt Burnett. Wyatt Burnett. Got another timeout. I think timeout Post Falls that time. Coach is taking a long walk to the center of the field. Gives the guys a little bit of a break to catch a breath, and also gets to collect his thoughts before he urges them on to try to score before the end of the half. Still having trouble with the hot spot.
I think we got it scored away, Doug. Folks, sorry for the last few minutes here. We've got an AT&T hotspot and a Verizon hotspot bonded right now to try and improve our performance. And frankly, AT&T and Verizon flew south for the winter on us there for a moment, and gave us some problems. That's right, but we breathed a little more life into them. We've been all it means is T-Mobile, here we come.
Yeah.
Maybe next week I'll have a third.
Well, I wouldn't want to promote any of those cellular companies, but we actually moved here 3 years ago. We moved from T-Mobile to Verizon. It seemed like they got better coverage, and I don't know if it's really that big a difference, but we felt like we had to do something. We got quarterback shotgun formation, 2nd down. We got a man in motion, number 44. We got backup. It's going to be a screen pass. Screen pass over there. Looks like it probably is a hold. Another flag falls. Well, once again, there's only one official who hasn't thrown a flag on this play. And I bet we got holding in the backfield and, maybe even holding up around the 45-yard line.
So, Doug, catch our viewers up on what they missed for about the 5 minutes leading up to now.
I can't remember now.
I think there was a turnover at one point. Was there
there
more than
a
one
nice
turnover?
Interception, yeah.
Okay.
Andrew, quarterback for Sandpoint, went back, threw a nice pass. They had trips on this side and a single receiver on the far side. He threw to the single receiver, but he had double or triple coverage over there. Post Falls did. They were able to intercept the ball. Nice, in the air catch, and that's how Post Falls ended up with the ball.
So at this point, we got 30 seconds left on the clock. 30-16, Post Falls. Seeing what they can make it happen, and a running clock.
20 now, yeah.
20 seconds.
Now it's time for some razzle dazzle here, or just go into the halftime with a nice lead. You got a motion. Oh, you're gonna do the long pass. Oh, and he lost the ball in the lights. I'd like to say, except the lights aren't on yet. But I'll bet they turn them on at halftime because it's starting to get a little overcast now, a little gray out there. But the receiver, I'm not sure what he was seeing. But, again, the ball kind of floated up in the air. And the defenders were there, so maybe they drew his attention away and couldn't quite focus on the ball. Third down and about 20 yards. Quarterback takes the snap over around the left side. They're just going to run out the clock, I think, for this point.
And there it
4th
goes.
and 10.
Our underwhelming siren once again.
And there's the siren for the end of the second quarter. Score 30-16 in favor of Post Falls Trojans. It's been a fun game, though, so far. A lot of scoring. A lot of good plays. Interceptions, kickoffs for return for touchdown, nice long runs. Can't really complain too much about the action.
Yeah, absolutely. And what started off as a tight game goes into the halftime at 30-16 Post Falls. 15 minutes.
Yeah, so it started
15
out,
minute
Post
halftime.
Falls scored first, and then Sandpoint scored. And then Sandpoint scored again, and we thought, boy, this could be a bad omen for Post Falls. But Post Falls was able to take the kickoff for a touchdown, and then they got the momentum, and then they were able to score again and again, right? So it's been good for Post Falls. So are you going to run all the way through the halftime, or are we going to let the visitors relax from our voices here?
We'll let them relax for a little bit. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a break.
All right. So we're back. Almost the end of the halftime. We're going to have Post Falls will be kicking off. Sandpoint had won the toss at the first of the game. They elected to defer, so I'm assuming they'll take the ball since they're in the bad position of being behind 30-16. Tyson, do you know how big Sandpoint High School is compared to like Post Falls High School?
That's a great question. I should have looked that up before the game. I'm not sure what they're. I'm pretty sure they're the same size, but I'm not even sure that, to be frank. But they've been playing together for a long time. As a matter of fact, Sandpoint's had some great years in the past. They go to the state tournament often. The varsity team. I'm pretty sure they've won the state championship more than once. Yeah, so they've got a good program up there.
Well, and because I know your son is on this freshman team, he told me this week in confidential that he's on the kickoff return team, I think. So he might have been already out there. Yeah, I don't know if he's on the kickoff team or not, but we'll watch for him. Aaron France, we'll do a shout out for Aaron because his dad has been so kind to stream live the games. Aaron's number 64. We don't always get to see all the players and call them out, but we'll do what we can here. He is not on the receiving team, it does not appear. Or no, the kickoff team. He's not on the kickoff team. He may be on the receiving team.
It looks like they brought our lights up with this overcast sky. Not getting as much sun anymore. No one's really playing into the sun. Still a little bit of wind. The flag's snapping away, but pretty lazily.
Post Falls
great night for a game.
Boy, it's still short sleeve and kickoff is pretty much a line drive taken right at the 30-yard line. He makes it up to about the 38-yard line before he's tackled. Tackle made by number 85. Number 85. Good job on the tackle, Travis O'Brien. At least he got up from the pile. I don't know if he's the one that actually made the tackle. I think he is, but I kept waiting for the tackler to get up, and he's the one that did, so I assume he made that tackle. Sandpoint with the ball, 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line with the score 30-16 in favor of Post Falls. We got a tight formation, quarterback under center, takes it, gives it to the up back. The up back makes about 5 yards, 6 yards on the carry before he's brought down. Be 2nd down and about 4. Looks like maybe they decided in this first part of the 3rd quarter they're going to just grind it out. They got a tight formation again with everybody in tight. Quarterback takes the ball, hands off to the running back. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Makes a couple yards to see if they push him forward to the 1st down. He's going to make it to the 1st down about the 48-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Sandpoint. That's 2 quick dives into the middle of the line, which I didn't see the whole first half. Whole first half, they were either doing quarterback sweeps or.
Except when they were right there within a couple of yards of the end zone.
That's right.
We saw that play, and it's working pretty well for them.
Probably want to try to soften up the middle of that defense, try to get him to relax a little bit, and then they'll try to go outside. Here comes the quarterback keeper to the right. He makes a quick upturn, and then he cuts diagonally across the field. He's almost got another 1st down. Nice 9-yard run by Andrew.
A great takedown by number 35.
Number 35 is Gavin Reynolds. I think we've probably called his name already, haven't we? Number 69 coming off the field for Post Falls, Kaiden Martin. Good job out there, Kaiden. Platooning a little bit. They got enough people to bring in and out. Quarterback under center. Quick pitch or quick handoff to the dive man. For the 1st down, he makes about 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 on about the 34-yard line.
So, Doug, one thing that YouTube lets us see is how many playbacks there are, and how often are people backing up to rewatch a section of the game. And about that time that quarterback fumble happened, that number just spun up like a ticker, like a ticker symbol going and getting out of control.
Looked like the stock market did it.
Oh, yeah, plenty of people looking back on that one.
Tight formation, quarterback under center again. He drops back to pass, finds the receiver open, and short passes him. Couldn't get it to the receiver. Clock stops. It'll be 2nd and 10. Yeah, that was a really tight play. We watched it several times during the halftime, and you just couldn't conclusively say that his knee was down. And no part of his upper body went down on the ground before he fumbled, except for maybe his hand, which is okay to right yourself with your hand. But the question was his knee. Did his knee hit the ground? And unfortunately, the defender, or maybe fortunately for Post Falls, the defender body was in the way, and he might have been on top of the defender and not actually down. Quick handoff to the up back. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Looks like there might have been a fumble. We got Post Falls guys diving in there. We'll see what the referees are going to call here. First down, Post Falls, fumble at the line. It'll be first down, Post Falls, right at the 35-yard line. I couldn't see because of the mass of humanity that was in the middle there what happened, but obviously they stripped the ball from the running back, and now Post Falls ball. But that was like 3 or 4 quick plays by Sandpoint right into the middle of the line. So a total change of direction from the first half, where they were pretty much a wide open offense, running, passing and bootlegging and running around ends, sweeping around. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Quick pass to the flanker. Looked like it was about an even pass. He caught the ball, and he's going to make about 10 yards. It'll be first down. See what they call it. They call it a first down. They haven't moved the chains yet. There they go.
First down.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. By the way, if you heard that loud pop a minute ago, there's nobody shooting us. It's just a door slamming right behind me.
Getting slammed in the wind, I think. They would have seen it on the camera, too. It shook something fierce.
Oh, I'm probably shook a little bit, huh? Okay, we got pretty much whiteouts on both sides. 44 in motion. He'll set up over the tackle or guard. Quarterback takes the ball, hands off to the up back, number 6. Number 6 hits the hole and goes in for about 4 yards. Post Falls, number 52, Pancake, the safety out there, Kendall Sage. All I saw was this lone safety way downfield, and this 52 went down and just pancaked him, just put him right on the ground, just trying to block him in case the running back got through the line and could go for a touchdown. 44 in motion again, sets up over the guard. Quarterback handoff to he keeps it. Now he's going to pass a forward pass. He's behind the line of scrimmage, so that's a legal pass. He's down on the 46-yard line, number 12. Nice catch, Trenton. Trenton McLean on the catch there from the quarterback, Isaac McEwen. 3rd down and about 3. Actually, 3rd down and 2. We got a wide receiver going clear out to the far side, number 86 or 85. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. Sends a man in motion, number 12, and we got illegal procedure. I think maybe all 4 officials threw the flag on that one. No, I don't see anybody from this line judge over here. I guess 3 out of the 4. That's a confirming vote that there was some kind of violation. 3rd down and about 6. 3rd down and 7 from the 49-yard line. Again, quarterback in shotgun formation. Fakes a handoff to the up back. We got a hold here on the line. He's looking to run. He gets tackled back here on the 44-yard line. I think he was trying to give instructions to a receiver downfield and just couldn't get any gap between that and the defense, so he didn't let the ball go. But he got tracked down from behind, but there was a hold here. So now the question is, will they take it or will they refuse the penalty, and it'll be 4th down and about 12. So that'd probably be about 3rd down and about 18 or 4th down and 12. What would you do, Tyson? 4th down,
boy.
3rd down?
18 and 12, 3rd down. Take another play.
You don't want to give them another play if you don't have to, but they're saying it's 4th down now, and you got a kicker in punt formation. We'll get the number of the kicker here. Pretty high snap. Nice kick. Over end. It bounces. They let it go. It's going to go down to about the 10-yard line. Looks like the kicker, the punter, is number... Lean this way, son. Number 12. Number 12. We mentioned his name a couple times. Trenton McLean. Huh?
He said, lean this way. He heard you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and his name's Trenton McLean, so he should be leaning this way, right? So we can see him. No, you never really want to give him another play if you can help it. If it's 4th down anyway, they're midfield. They're not going to go for another play. They're going to punt, and it's your ball. So that was kind of a no-brainer. I kind of tricked you on that, didn't I?
Oh, honestly, Doug, I was watching my statistics. I thought it was the other way around. Out of Post Falls, of course, they'd won another play, but
right, exactly. Post Falls.
It was
it
was Sandpoint's penalty to refuse, and
well, we're doing a dive right into the middle of the line again. Number 44, big fullback. Number 44, I've had called his name several times for Sandpoint. If I can find the number here quick enough. Evan Stoley. 2nd down and 5. He made about 5 yards on that run. Yeah, no, I caught you at a bad time. I know you're worried about your electronics.
I'm worried about my hotspots over here giving me grief.
You got all these charts and graphs up on your computer trying to give people the right view for the game. 2nd down and 5. Quarterback takes it in shotgun formation. He hands off right away. They got another run right up the middle. Boy, they're being gang tackled. I think there's only 2 guys from Post Falls that are standing outside the gang tackle there, so 10 people in on that tackle. 3rd down and about 2. Number 60 in the game, Keegan Stokey. I guess at the very least I can call numbers that are coming and going because I can see them. Oh, now they're opening up the offense. The formation's a little wider open. They got wide receivers. And, the quarterback hits the ball and drops it. He backs up. Good at the pass. And we got it. Oh, almost an interception. Almost an interception right in the defender's arms. But quite frankly, there was a Sandpoint guy that was hugging him as well, and so he couldn't hang on to the ball. Number 15 saved that from being an interception. That ends up being 4th down and 2. I don't think Sandpoint will go for the 1st down, so I think it'll be Post Falls ball in another play or 2. But that was almost an interception by Post Falls. Would have put him in great field position down on the 30-yard line. They are going for it, or are they going to do some kind of, oh, there they go. A quick dive into the middle. I think you can make it. Let's see if they do. Yeah, they did. The referees are pointing at the 25-yard line for the line to gain. And it'll be Sandpoint Bulldog football at the 25-yard line. It must have been a quarterback keeper. Everybody was so tight we couldn't see who had the ball. But must have been a quarterback keeper, and he just ran right up the middle. First and 10, Sandpoint. Got just under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Taking a little extra time in between. That looks like they got an injured player, I think. Coach has his hand on the back of his jersey. I can't tell what his number is.
Looks like 55.
55?
Pretty sure that's 55. 55 or 65.
55. 55 is Gabriel Messias. Hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. Gabriel, I hope you're okay. Sandpoint football, they got a wide open offense again. Looks like maybe they changed their philosophy a little bit here towards the end of the third quarter. Quarterback takes the ball, he passes out to the left side. Number 44 takes the ball, gets a block, heads down, and he makes the line to gain. He'll be real close to another first down. They're moving the chains, so the referee told him it's a first down on the 35-yard line. Here comes number 61 on Post Falls' team. That's Sebastian Martin. Nice playing out there, Sebastian. Sandpoint moves up to the ball, quarterback in shotgun formation. Claps for the ball, he hands off to the back. Back is caught right as soon as he catches that, or he gets the handoff, and is down for a loss on that play. It'll be third down and about 5. Number 40 just came off the field for Post Falls. Number 40 is Troy Nash. Well, way to go, Troy. Trips to the right. Quarterback takes the ball. He backs up 3 steps, and then he's running for his life. Got defenders in there, and they tackle him right about the 25-yard line. Looks like it could have been number 70.
I think it's like 44. Like number
24?
44, I think.
44. Okay, we've mentioned that name several times, haven't we? Cannon McEwen. Fourth and 10. We got a timeout, Sandpoint Bulldogs. With the score 30-16 in favor of Post Falls Trojans. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Timeout, Sandpoint. Is that Mr. Roy Lance down there?
It is.
I'll be darned. He shows up at all the places we're at, doesn't he?
These football families, even when their boys graduate, they still show up.
I hear you. This is a beautiful complex. Nice track. I don't know how old is this facility? Do you know?
Gee, I remember when Post Falls built this high school. It was after I had already graduated, and I think it was 15 years ago, I want to say. Maybe 15, 18, 20 years ago, somewhere around there.
Wow.
The old high school is now River City Middle School. Or excuse me, Post Falls Middle School, rather, is the old high school.
Well, let's see what Sandpoint decides to do. 4th and 10. They're on the long side of the field. They're down on the 25-yard line. I've got to believe this is a punt, but our receiving team, he's only about 15 yards deep there. He's backing up a little bit. Goes back to about 25 yards. Oh, it's a snap to the up back. Number 5 is the quarterback. Ball's turned over right at the 25-yard line. There's a little play to try to get back in the game, gain some momentum back, and it did not work for him. Number 5, I think that's Andrew. Passed number 15, but it was right at his feet. Jesse Turner couldn't make the catch. That would have been a shoestring catch. One heck of a play if he had been able to make that. And it might have caught Post Falls a little bit off guard, and they might have made the 10 yards. But as it turns out, move the change the other direction and start again at 25-yard line. So now Post Falls works with the short field. Sandpoint might have made it easy for him on this series. We'll see if Post Falls can convert. Got the quarterback and the fullback or running back there having a little conversation. There we go, ready to snap the ball. Quarterback takes the snap. Running back's defending for him. We got a receiver down in the end zone. And there's going to be pass interference. Pass interference. He was contacted before the ball got to him. I don't even know if that ball was catchable, but that's not an issue in high school.
Bounced off his hands.
Ball's in the air.
Bounced off his hands.
It did bounce off his hands, so he was going to get the ball. But the guy contacted him before the ball got there, I think, and made it almost impossible for him to catch it.
Yeah, he was going down. As he was extended out going down, the ball bounced off his hands.
So that should be about a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, which is the 25, or it's at halfway. Must be a 15-yard penalty, and so it's halfway to the goal line. So there should be on about the 12.5-yard line, 1st and 10. Post Falls. .44 goes in motion and then resets. You give it to the up back. The up back makes a nice cut to the left, and he's in for the touchdown. Number 6. Number 6 is Devin Burton. That's at least his second TD. He scored a TD earlier and an extra point conversion. He's pretty quick off that slant. The line must have blocked real well. Okay, we got the offside or the offset line now. See where the snap goes. Snap's going to the quarterback, and it's given to number 6 who went in motion, and he's in for the score for the conversion for 2 points. So at this point, Post Falls Trojans lead the Sandpoint Bulldogs 38-16. We're nearing the close to the end of the
about 2 minutes 50 seconds.
3 minutes left to go.
Yeah.
The momentum really shifted when that kickoff was taken back for a touchdown. You know, the crowd wasn't even into it before that, and then as soon as that happened, the crowd got into it, and the momentum just shifted completely towards Post Falls, and they haven't let it go. They haven't let it up. You got to hand it to the offense and the defense for some really good plays, and then they intercepted. They've had some really good opportunities out there. With a freshman class that is this large, this really bodes well for the program in future years. If they can keep the interest with these young men and develop them, they could have just a dynamite program, in 2-3 years. They may have a dynamite program now, too. I haven't watched the varsity for several years, but this could really bode well in 3 or 4 years, 4 years.
Well, we're going to find out about the varsity team tomorrow night as
we
the Post Falls Trojans head off against San.
All right, here's Post Falls kicking off from the 40-yard line. See where the kick goes. Got a right-footed kicker this time. Nice kick. Ball ends up down on the 20-yard line. It's caught while it's in the air, number 23. Oh, I think we got maybe – I thought maybe we had a face mask. It looked like his head was pulled around, and I think we've got a yellow flag on the field, number 25. I mean, on the 25-yard line. He got jerked around pretty quick.
He did.
There.
That was a rough takedown.
Point 38-22 with a little under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. So right now you've got a 16-point spread, so that's 2 touchdowns. If Sandpoint were to make up the difference there, and that's certainly doable.
Oh, it sure is. We saw Post Falls make a couple of touchdowns in quick succession.
Yeah.
Sandpoint pull off the same thing. This is anybody's game.
That was an amazing play. That he came out of that huddle there. It looked like a gang, just a gang both ways. The offensive line kept pushing. Defensive line was pushing. He came out of there and just took off for the races. Really going to look good on the highlight film. I think, on Sports Illustrated, I mean, not on Sports, and ESPN, that might have made a top 10. That could be your next project, Tyson.
A top 10?
Is to have like a top 10 that just rolls all the time and for the next week, right?
I like it.
Here I am trying. You do have a regular job, right? I mean, you don't just play. Watch football.
I do have a regular. You got it.
So I know
going on here. What's going on in the field here? These guys, they're just getting set. All right. As soon as I get a moment, we're going to take a look at that scrum again. That was just too fun.
That was amazing.
See
all
that
of a sudden,
again.
he just popped out of there and ran for a touchdown. Looks like number 65 on Sandpoint's team is the kicker. Let's see how he does here. Right-footed kicker. He kicks off to the right-hand side. It's a high kick. Bounces at the 26-yard line, picked up by number 6. Does a little spin move, and he gets down to the 35-yard line. 65 is Isaac Vermeer. Nice little kickoff. Gave a little air under the ball.
Looks like a timeout.
Gave his defense some time to get down there to make the tackle.
Well, like I said, we're going to take advantage of this timeout and take a look at that. Take a look at that play again.
That was pretty amazing.
Going to slow this down a little bit. Massive
The
pile up.
He got
pushing through. Post Falls just getting pushed around, frankly. No
Yeah, they
other way
really
to see
are.
it.
And here he comes.
Bolts through the
There he
middle of the
goes.
line.
Okay, Post Falls up
Runs
to the line.
it in.
Quarterback shotgun formation, fakes a handoff to the running back, decides to keep it himself, goes across the line of scrimmage, and is tackled after about a 5-yard gain. Comes up a little bit. Isaac comes up limping a little bit, I think, after that play. Maybe a little ouchy or whatever on the tackle. Maybe his hip hurt a little bit or something. He stays in there. You got number 42 split left. White out over here. Number 42 is Caden Farr.
Remember him from last year.
Takes the release, passes to a running back. Oh. And he's down. He makes the reception. Number 12 makes the reception. Trenton McLean. That wide receiver, I think, was afraid of maybe being called for holding, so he kind of raised his hands like, not me, sir.
84 on Sandpoint there. You know, the receiver was running so fast, I thought he was going to step out of that hold, but 84 grabbed hold of his foot and ready to tear his shoe off, I think. He wasn't going to let go for nothing.
Post Falls to line. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Takes the ball, fakes a handoff to the receiver, to the running back. And somebody cuts him right at the ankles, right at the line of scrimmage. Might have made, looks like he's probably got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 from the 47-yard line. And the horn. You know, there's a song called The Horn. It sounds so forlorn. The French horn. Talking about the French horn.
Well, they got a pretty short walk to flip the field on this one.
Absolutely. Those referees like this, where they can move from one 47-yard line to the other 47. So that would be about a 6-yard walk, wouldn't it?
That's
wouldn't
right.
be any more than that. The chain gang kind of likes it because they just basically flip the chain at the 50-yard line. Those guys, especially the guy that's holding the back chain, he only has to move 6 yards. The other guy's got to move a couple more. Post Falls is out there and ready to go. I think the referee has given instructions to the center on exactly how he can hold the ball before he snaps it. Can't be up to vertical. It's got to be less than vertical from end to end. This is a great view from this side of the field. You got the mountains in the background. You got a nice, I say nice because I live in that subdivision, but you got a nice subdivision right behind the field here, and the blue mountains or purple mountains or whatever. Kind of reminds me of a song, Purple Mountains Majesty.
All right.
Doesn't
I
it?
know that one.
Yeah. I'm sure you do. Okay, Post Falls on offense. Second down and 10. 47-yard line. Man in motion. Quarterback fakes it to him. Gives it to a running back who's caught behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. He loses about 2 yards.
A well-defended play.
That took quite a while to develop, really, because you got the guy running in motion coming back, and then you got the running back who does a little juke step so that before he gets the ball, it's almost kind of a draw where you're hoping the defense kind of overruns him, and then you hand him the ball and he runs through him, you know. Post Falls up to the line, 3rd down and about 12. Let's see what they come up with now. Oh, that was interesting. Not good timing for Post Falls. What happened was the quarterback, he hands the ball to the running back from behind him. So he comes in from around the running back and gives it to him in his stomach, hoping that the defense won't see that, and then he can take off to the races, right? Sandpoint smelled that out beautifully and took advantage of it and then caused the fumble. And then Sandpoint was able to get the ball, and now it's beat Sandpoint 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. So we've had at least two different little turnovers like this from both sides where they've given the other team good field position. Let's see if Sandpoint can take advantage of it. Quarterback calls for the ball, hands off to number 28 behind the line. He's been their workhorse all game. We've got a flag. It's got to be probably holding. He didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage, I don't believe, maybe just short of it before he was tackled, but they're going to move it back 10 yards and make it 1st and 20.
That was number 44 on that tackle again. As he stepped over him, he grabbed him and pulled him back down on top of him. It was a good takedown.
That ball, that was against Post Falls. That might have been like a face mask or something then. Let's see how many they go. They go 10 yards. I did not see the call on that to know what he called. It could have been illegal use of hands on the defense, you know, where you shove into the person's face as you're trying to get through them. Here's Sandpoint with the ball. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Oh, it's a fumbled snap. Quarterback takes it, gets out of there, and he's down, right? Just overshot the receiver just a little bit. 4th and 20 from the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. See if they can convert this. They're willing to give up the field position if they don't convert it. Quarterback and shotgun. He's got the lone running back. Calls for the ball. Doesn't even fake a pass. Just drop back pass. He overshoots him again. Number 84. Number 84 is Lucas Johansson. Ball's turned over. Post Falls will get the ball on about the 39-yard line. They'll have the long field to go for a score. Electronics still giving you some fits?
Yeah. Not a good day for our local cellular networks.
So do you think the walls have anything to do with the signal? Or
no, they shouldn't have enough to do with it. Then we have problems like this, but
I was gonna say I can climb up on the roof and put it up there if you need.
Hey, you better watch out. I might take you up on that.
I don't think I'll be climbing up any roofs anytime soon. Down and 1. That's an interesting motion move where they start out fairly close to the line and they veer way back. And then they come forward, I guess maybe so they don't cross the line of scrimmage before, and they're not going forward before the passes. Now we got everybody up close. We got a quarterback sneak, and it looks like it was successful. Maybe Post Falls 1st down on the 34-yard line. It'll be interesting to see if the varsity's running basically the same offense that freshmen do. I would assume that they do, so that everybody can learn the system and as they work their way up onto the varsity. Post Falls to the line of scrimmage, about 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Quarterback in shotgun formation, takes the ball. It's quarterback keeper. He runs right up the middle, and he's good for about 4 yards. Looks like they're keeping the ball pretty much on the ground this time. Maybe trying to run out the clock a little bit. And certainly not to give Sandpoint a chance to come back and score a couple touchdowns. Run some time off the clock. Post Falls to the line, quarterback in shotgun formation again. By the way, he's about a 5-yard formation. Oh, we definitely got movement there. The offensive line moved. Offensive illegal procedure. Be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be second to Sandpoint Bulldogs. I don't know about back. He leveled him pretty good. I thought maybe you might see a yellow flag come out, but official thought maybe it was close enough to the end of the pass that it didn't require a flag. 4th down and 15. Working from about the 28-yard line. They've got to get down to about the 13-yard line for the 1st down. Handoff. Nope. Fake. Quarterback takes the ball, hands off to the running back. He's met right at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Looked like number 95 on Sandpoint's team might have done a little pancake of his own. Gavin Walters on one of the Post Falls players in the backfield. Sandpoint to the line, 2nd down and 10. Quarterback takes a shotgun position, calls for the ball. Hands off, number 28. 28 through the line, gets down there, makes about a 7 or 8 yard run. He's really been their workhorse today. Number 28. Ashley Hawkins. He's been a powerful runner, 5'5", 135 pounds, but he's quick to the hole, and he takes a few guys to bring him down. 3rd down and 3. Oh, low snap. Quarterback takes it, backward pass. Runner out there or the wide receiver out there on the flat. He gets the ball, and it looks like he may have a 1st down to the 39-yard line. First and 10 from the 39-yard line for Sandpoint Bulldogs. Clock is now their enemy. They're under 2 minutes left to go. They've got to score 16 points to tie it up. Post Falls just wants to get in the way enough that they can keep them from scoring 2 touchdowns. Let's see what
not doing a bad job at it.
Sandpoint does here now. Straight quarterback drop back. We got a defender back there. Can't get a load of the ball. He tackles him for a loss. That defensive line was in there pretty quick. I think that defensive lineman was in there as quick as he was backing up to pass the ball, and he just couldn't let it go, which is a good thing. You don't want to pass it unnecessarily. Looks like maybe Sandpoint's taking a different methodology here. They did a quick dive up the middle. Now they're going to call timeouts. 3rd down and about 20.
With 38 seconds on the clock, 38-22.
They realize the inevitable, so they're probably not going to try to push it any further. They just want to get out of here with their pride. Good sportsmanship.
Well, they've played well enough to get out of here with their pride. That's
Absolutely.
for sure. It's been a good game.
It has been a good game, and I'll tell you, there's been some really bright spots from both teams. That their quarterback, number 5, Andrew. Let me get his last name here. Andrew Layman. He He made some really nice runs, some really nice plays. Came out of that scrum, went for a touchdown.
I'm gonna hang on to that clip. That was too cool to miss.
That was a pretty cool.
I did not expect that, and he came out of there like a bottle rocket, frankly.
No, and he's a good sized kid too, 6 foot as a freshman.
Hands all over him, all around him.
He's got a good future ahead of him if he can stay healthy and continue to progress.
And I've been really impressed with this Trojan offense, too. I wasn't sure what to expect coming into this with these two teams, Trojan Black, Trojan White, 77 kids. It's a huge, awesome program, but tough to coach. How do you find the groups, the starting teams, and they've just been doing a great job. I've been very impressed
they have
with
to
that
keep
Trojan
everybody
offense.
interested, so they've got to give everybody snaps in practice to keep them involved and keep them in the thing. And so you can't focus on just 10 or 20 players. You got to give everybody equal due. And they've done a good job, obviously, with that. Number 28 picks up the fumbled snap. He's running the ball now. He's down the sideline, makes it to the 45-yard line. So number 5 and number 28 both for Sandpoint have been real movers in this game. Andrew Layman.
And you hear him hollering out there, go, 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 go as fast as they can. 18 seconds on a running clock right now. 15 seconds left. See if they can pull out another touchdown.
Yeah.
And 5.
Now we got a runner coming on.
Sure, we're looking at our last play of the game.
Yeah, number 5.
And the horn. He's running with the horn in the background.
They very well could. Okay, so he got him down on the 37-yard line.
A great last play.
Yeah, I think both teams played admirably. Tonight, the victor happened to be Post Falls, but they played a good game. Both teams showed really good signs of some great plays, and they've got some real athletes on both sides of the ball. Did well. They did well. Now we'll have to see what happens here. And so, will the Sandpoint team continue to play the reserves now?
Yeah, and that's going to be up to them. Their team obviously is not quite as large as Post Falls, so we're not sure who they're going to field. According to the state rules, nobody can play more than 5 quarters per week. I don't believe Sandpoint's played any other teams this week or had any reserve games or anything else, so they should be able to field anybody they'd like today.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to go for it, though. So the final score was 38-22 in favor of Post Falls Trojans.
They were lining up for the pass, and then they realized, wait a minute, we got another quarter left to play.
Exactly. Looked like they were going to do the handshakes or whatever they do now.
Yep.
In post-pandemic time. Let's see how they do this. If they're going to have a kickoff or they're going to have a. I see Aaron out there right now. He's on. He's closest to us with his shoulder right towards us. Maybe he could wear some colored socks or something so we could. What do you think?
That was your advice to
Lovey, wasn't it?
Well, Lovey and then Ezra Benson last year, who ended up on the Lakeland team. I think his family moved.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, the Sandpoint kids have to be pretty tired. I think they, most of them played most of the game. So looks like Post Falls will be on offense. They're going to have the ball at the 40-yard line, short 40 yards for a goal. Looks like they're trying to get the chain gang to agree to 5 quarters. Probably had to give them 20% more, or 25% more pay. You know?
I always thought they were underpaid anyway.
Yeah. Here comes the Sandpoint Bulldogs. Okay, here we go. Extra fifth quarter. Ball is snapped, fumbled. Illegal procedure. Looks like number 3, Ethan Wilson, is the quarterback for the Post Falls Trojans. No, I guess not. He didn't get the ball. You happen to see it catch a number on the runner there? Might have been number 6 again, but he played the whole game, so I can't imagine him being out there again. I think number 3 got the handoff on that. That's Ethan Wilson. Well, I can see how important it is to have a spotter. Be able to see these numbers, huh?
That's right. I'll do my best tomorrow.
41 to the right. Quarterback is number 6, I think. Is that right? No, it's double digit. Oh, he's quick into the line there. He looked around, tried to hand the ball off, and there was nobody there to hand it to. So he ran it up the middle, and he made a first down. Now, if I could just find the number. Is that number 16? Aiden Getz. Number 49 just came off the field. Blake Williams. Might be number 36, Riley Sullivan. Having trouble seeing the numbers there. 41 in motion. 36 is the quarterback. Yeah, now he gave that ball to a running back, and he's off the left side. Looks like we might have, nope, almost a first down. Oh, I think he fumbled the ball. There wasn't much of a signal there, but I think he fumbled the ball. Now they're bringing it back to the 40, and they're going to let, I think, Sandpoint take the ball. Was that wasn't fourth down, was it?
No, not that I saw, Doug, and I'm not sure why they'd brought it back to the 40, even if it was a fumble. Why would it?
And are they going to just move the offense towards the scoreboard? So that's interesting. I guess we need to, if we do the fifth quarter again, we'll have to find out what the rules are, won't we?
Yeah, for sure.
I think Sandpoint's going to have the ball now at the 40-yard line. It's going to be their turn on offense. They don't have enough men in the backfield. They got a running back gets hit right at the backfield, and then he's
rolled off
to the races.
Rolled off the pile. Yeah.
There's a little spin. He makes a first down. Yeah, he just kind of bounced out of there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, number 5 is back in on offense. So he's
they're pretty serious about the rest of this game, I think.
Quarter, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Well, and he may be their only quarterback. Maybe the other quarterback's not as injured or something, but he's back in on offense. He's played the whole game, I believe. High snap, hands off to number 33. Off tackle, he's got a hole. He does a nice little move and makes a couple more yards before he's tackled there. Number 33. Shout out to Trent Peck. Number 33 and a nice run. Second down and 3. Might be a long 3, but something less than 4 yards. Hand off to Trent again, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage and down for maybe a yard loss. Be third down and about 5. You got 79 for the Trojans going in. Michael Teisel.
I'm going to go with you on that. Teisel.
I hope I'm saying that correctly, Michael. Good job being out there on the team. Sandpoint coming on offense, 3rd down and 5 from about the 22-yard line. Calls for the ball, goes back to pass, has a man open, can't quite pull it in. Number 16 for Sandpoint, couldn't quite bring the ball in. Let me find 16. Van Lee. Nice job out there, Van. Good try. Kind of double clutched it, trying to bring it in. Well, it really helps to have these rosters in numerical order so you can just look at a number and find the name.
Find the name, yeah.
Yep. Sandpoint, 4th down and 6. Calls for the ball, backs up to pass, has a man going to the corner of the end zone, but he's not on the same wavelength, and the ball drops dead. Looks like the ball will go back over to Post Falls. Have you noticed, is this a running clock? They haven't been stopping the clock, have they?
They are stopping the clock, yeah.
Oh,
it's
they
8
are. It
minutes,
is
20
stopped right
seconds
now.
left on the clock.
Looks like they're going to put it back on the 40.
So that must have been an interception, and anytime it turns over, they just reset it to the 40.
Just reset it to 40.
That's what I'm.
You got 40 yards for a touchdown if you want to make, if you can make one. Shout out to number 57, Kentley Taylor. Looks like he's the center on this squad. Good job handling the ball. Quarterback keeper, he comes around the right side. He turns the corner, and he's out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Number 1, Caleb Jimerson.
CJ. He goes by CJ.
CJ, he does?
Yeah, he does.
There you go. Is he somebody we had last year in 8th grade?
He was on the Blacks last year, and
Okay.
during the 7th grade junior tackle season, CJ, I'm pretty sure I saw him play quarterback a whole lot more often than anyone else.
Okay. I see Aaron down here in the tackle position, number 64. Quarterback in shotgun formation. 41 goes a little bit of motion and then resets. Quarterback keeps the ball, unfortunately throws it right to the Sandpoint kid, and he's being chased. He's going to get down. We got to get a number for him. He's a speedster. Ball was thrown a little beyond the receiver, and the defense was right there. The defender was right there. Number 31, though, I think that's number 31. Did a great job running him down, Evan Randall. Great job playing, going from offense to defense in a blink of an eye, and having to run him down. He's obviously got some wheels because he really did run him down quick.
He did. And
Okay, so Sandpoint's going to take over again at the 40. See if they can go the other way. Shout out to number 79, Michael Teisel. He's on the defensive line out there. Number 29 is on the defensive line, too. He may be a defensive end. Jackson Duthie. What did you tell me it was?
I don't remember. I think it's
Duthie?
I think it's Duthie.
Duthie, okay. Sorry about that,
I may have
Jackson.
said Duthie at the beginning of the game, though.
I apologize. Please forgive me. Handoff to number 33 for Sandpoint, Trent Peck. In the backfield, we got a couple flags. Let's see what the referee calls. Oh, block below the waist. They're going to reset the ball at the 40-yard line and not walk off the penalty. How about that? I guess in the extra quarter you don't get penalized.
That's kind of what it's looking like.
I mean, this is just for experience anyway, so it doesn't matter where they start on the field, right?
I wonder if we could convince them to actually let it play out,
Andrew calls for the ball. It's a quick snap. He gives it to number Is that 33 again? Trent Peck?
No,
number 23. 23. Who's 23? Well, I'll tell you. Alexander Grecio Hooper. You tell me what I'm doing there.
Let's go with Hooper.
Alexander Hooper.
I like it.
That's an easier name, isn't it? Good job, Alexander, on that. Made about 6 yards. Sandpoint, 3rd down and 3. Ball's called for. He gives it back to Alexander. Alexander works his way up to 1st down. Nice job. Made about 5 yards on that run. Shout out to Hudson Honshell. He's out here on the defense right now. And Theron Trout. He's out here on they're guarding the receivers on this side of the field. It's easy to see their numbers. Alexander calls for the ball. Goes to pass it. The man has the ball. He looked like he was going out of bounds. He stepped back, and now he's being wrestled down at about the 14-yard line. That was number 32. And 32 probably said his name, Wyatt Burnett. He's a pretty tall receiver, 6 foot, 156. Wyatt made a nice move. He was catching the ball going out of bounds, and he was able to put on the brakes, turn, and then go upfield, and he made about another 5 yards. Sandpoint with the ball on about the 15-yard line. Snap is given. The quarterback gives it to number 23. 23, we've already said before, is, I'll tell you these numbers. Sorry, folks, I can't find the number. Must be my eyesight. Number 23. I had it. Oh, there it is. Alexander Hooper. Alexander Hooper. All right, 2nd down and about 9. Number 3 on Sandpoint's team is coming out split right. That's Brady Newhart. He scored a 2-point conversion in the official game. Snap is high. Gives the ball to the running back. Running back's met right about the line of scrimmage, and he pushes himself ahead to about a 5-yard gain. You got number 77 coming off the field. Good job, Sean Franklin. Good job, Sean. Way to hustle out there. Sandpoint. Oh, the ball goes over the quarterback's head. Actually, it's not the quarterback. It's the running back. Post Falls is heavily in pursuit. They get the ball. Sandpoint could not recover it. Post Falls got the ball back. Let's see if they do here. Maybe Post Falls didn't recover, huh? Sandpoint looks like they may have recovered, but it's about a 15 or 20-yard loss for that snap over the head of the running back.
Well, and I think he caught it with his toes. He was trying to pick it back up. Did you see that? And
he kicked
rolled another 10 yards.
I'll tell you, that football makes some crazy bounces sometimes. I think that last play was a snap to number 23, Alexander Hooper. Andrew calls for the ball. That makes a nice pass. He got number 3 down there. Goes between his hands. He can't pull it in. Number 3 is Brady Newhart. Couldn't quite pull it in, but he was open. Ball might have been just a little overthrown. Looks like we're going back to the 40-yard line.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. I don't know if they're going to count touchdowns if they're made. I would have assumed they would, but
Yeah.
we're following some strange rules out here, so I'm
Yeah,
not
they're-
sure. But no touchdowns.
Number
In the
63 just won the
fifth
game,
quarter.
Braden Patterson. Good job, Braden. Ball's handed off to the running back, 5 yards. He tackled there on the 35-yard line. I think right now CJ is playing quarterback. Number 50 on Sandpoint's team looks like he's playing in the middle of this line. Carson Bakeson. Good job tonight, Carson. Post Falls and we got a little bit of running start there, it looked like. Quarterback pass. Ball went over the receiver's head. I thought that whole left side of the line actually started running before the ball was snapped. I don't know if you saw that or not. Referees probably been told to keep their flags in their pocket and let's let the boys play. Post Falls with the ball. 3rd down and 6. A little bit of motion to confuse the defense. Quarterback keeps the ball, takes the ball, runs over the left side, and he's down just before the line to gain. It'll be 4th down and maybe 1. If I had to guess, I'd look for that quick dive again.
Yep.
Looks like a 4th and 2.
Post Falls didn't use that quick dive quite as handedly as Sandpoint did in today's game.
Yeah.
Let's see how the team does in the 5th quarter.
I just noticed, 63, Braden Patterson. I do remember that name before, so we've already mentioned him. Good job, Braden. We got a run over the left tackle. Looks like he made a 1st down. Nice run of about 8 yards. A 1st down, Post Falls.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Braden's coming off right now, as well as number 48, I think. 48 is Taden Viles. Good job, Taden. Way to hustle out there. .31 in motion. Evan Randall goes in motion, comes back the other way. Stops and gets set. Now we got another man in motion. The ball's handed to him. We got a sweep to the right. Looks like we got... And he makes a touchdown. Nice run.
Right.
He's got some wheels.
Yes,
Good
he
job.
does.
Now we'll see if we can't get a number and give you a name. It's something that ends in 1.
81.
81? 81, Theron
31. Sorry, 31.
31 is Evan Randall. Got some good wheels. Had a nice turnaround at the end there, and he had a lead blocker, and the defense just couldn't catch up with him. Now
Yeah,
the
he
ball's
was
going back to the
coming around
40.
fast. When he took that ball, he was screaming already at full speed at the handoff.
Well, he was the second man in motion. The 41 came in, and then he got set. The question is, did he get set long enough before Theron came in motion? But once he goes in motion, he's running parallel to the line, and he gets the ball and then runs around in for a touchdown. So now it'll be Sandpoint ball with under 2 minutes left to go. We got number 29 on the left end there. Let's see who 29 is. Jackson Duthie. See what they can come up with. Sandpoint takes the ball. Number 84 quarterbacking. And the ball is caught by number 3. Number 84 is, that's kind of an odd number for a quarterback, but he took the ball, took the snap, threw a nice pass. I think he's left-handed, actually. I don't see 84 on there. Oh, 84, Lucas Johansson. He had a nice pass down there. And number 3, which I think we've said his name before, Brady Newhart, brought the ball in for a nice gain. 1st and 10. Number 84 tries to do it again. This time, it's intercepted right at the goal line by Post Falls. He's still on the, and he's tackled about the 12-yard line. I guess that doesn't bode well if you do 2 plays, the same play twice in a row, huh?
Well, you know what? It worked well when they were doing the push. And
Yeah.
How many times in a row did they pull that off and get 5 yards every play?
Yeah, and you thought the second half was
first
just going
downs.
to be a grinded-out game.
Yeah.
But they went away from that again after they, I guess, lost a little momentum and went back to the pass. What was the score at halftime, Tyson? Do you remember?
I have to look back at what it was. Yeah.
It wasn't 38-22,
I think
right?
it was 30-something-16, right? 30-16 or 30. It was 30-16.
Maybe it was
is that
16
right?
something. Huh. I don't know. I just was wondering, you know, the second half was not nearly the scoring game that it was in the first half. Oh, number 47 going out. Or is that 47? Nope. Must be something else. 37 maybe. 41 in motion. We got another motion there. Little.
Oh, wow.
That might be a horse collar tackle there, folks.
I don't know.
That's
if there ever
dangerous.
was such a thing, I think that'd be it.
That's a horse collar tackle.
That's right, yeah.
That's a dangerous move, really, because what it does is it pulls the player back on their own legs, and it can, you know, it can hurt their knees, it can hurt their hips, it can hurt their feet, their ankles. They've pretty much outlawed that, just like the face mask. You can't grab a hold of that back shoulder pad and do that. Normally that'd be like a 15-yard penalty from the spot.
Oh, it looks like they're giving it to him.
Oh, they are going to give it to him. They're going to march it off, so they're going to be down around the 7 or 8 yard line. 1st and goal.
Wow.
That's CJ that was pulled down like that. CJ's got some wheels. Hands the ball. No, he doesn't either. He takes it. Quarterback keeper off to the left side. Can he turn the corner? No, the defense reacts to him and tackles him about the 8 yard line. 2nd and goal.
And 1 second on the clock. There's the horn.
I think
Flag
all
on
the
the play.
players are moving at that point, and it looks like they're going to score a touchdown, but they're going to bring it back because there was all this motion in the backfield.
Yeah.
Looked like everybody was moving.
I think they're going to let it. I think they're just going to let it play out. I mean, they won't give them the points for it, but that'll be a 5th quarter. Yep, that was it.
You did. Well, as Don Meredith used to say on Monday Night Football, turn out the lights.
Thanks,
the
folks.
party's over.